the beginning of a relationship with General Sibiya?
What relationship?
Well, I'm asking you, was that the last time you saw him, or did you see him again afterwards? And if you saw him again afterwards, in what connection did you see him afterwards?
Yes, I saw him again.
And in what connection was that?
It was regarding, it was long ago, it was regarding, he actually wanted to ask me, because he said he was investigating a kidnapping case. And then he asked me if, because the person who was being kidnapped is my very close friend, and he was asking me about him.
So how many times did you meet him subsequently?
3 times.
3 times.
Yes.
And what was it about? Was it about the same thing or different thing?
You asking how many times did I meet him?
Yes.
And I'm saying 3 times. I explained the first 2 times it was regarding the public works lease. And the third one it was regarding the kidnapping case.
So you spoke to him about the PKTT case? Excuse me. Oh, the kidnapping case. So it's only on those 3 occasions that you met with him?
Yes.
And the kidnapping case, which case was that about?
The kidnapping of a friend of mine.
Of a friend of yours?
Yes.
And was that also during 2024?
Yes, 2024, yes.
And was he able to assist?
He was the one asking me questions. I did not need help from him. He's the one who called me and asked me questions about the kidnapping.
He called you?
Yes.
And when was that?
I don't recall the date.
So after your first 2 meetings, and both those meetings related to the lease agreement, isn't it?
Yes.
On the third occasion, when you met him, that was after he contacted you about the kidnapping of your friend.
The third time.
Yes.
Yes.
Which friend is this?
You mean his name?
Yes.
Jerry. His name is Jerry.
Jerry, and his surname?
Boshoga.
Machoga.
B.O. Boshoga.
B-O-S-H-O-G-A. Boshoga.
G. Golf.
G-E.
G-A at the end.
And why did he phone you about your friend's kidnapping? What did he know about the kidnapping? Why is he phoning you?
He was investigating it, I assume, because he's the head of detective.
Were you aware of the kidnapping?
Yeah, I remember when we were doing consultation, I told you that the police came to my house and they asked me about the kidnapped person. That was him.
Okay, so we're going to get to that. Was that after the first raid?
Yes.
On your house?
The first one, yes.
Okay. So after he called you about the kidnapping, were there any other calls or any other interaction between you and Sibiya, either telephonically, WhatsApp, email?
No, nothing.
In person? No, nothing?
Nothing.
Now, let's move to your you say that your problems, which we will discuss, started when the health risk services tender contract was awarded at the end of June. But although the contract was signed in July 2024, and you told us that you signed it in the presence of Captain Cartwright, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You didn't get any purchase orders from SAPS for another 2 months.
Yes, that's right.
So you were prejudiced as a result because now your company was operating in a deficit because you had to pay staff and other overhead costs and other service providers.
Yes.
So let's discuss the first of these problems that you described. There was a raid on your house. Can you tell us the first raid when that was on the 6th of December?
Yes, that's correct.
That is the same day on which Molefi's property was also raided, is it?
Yes, yeah, that's when I learned after, yes.
Yeah, you wouldn't have known on the 6th, but you know now that
Yes.
it happened either simultaneously or the same time. We don't know. But that was on the 6th. Describe to us what happened and where this took place. Was that your home address?
Number 12, Plow Street, Waterkloof.
That's your Waterkloof
Yes.
Ridge
Yes.
address. Yeah. Yeah. So just describe to us what happened. What did you experience?
Okay. I think it was around between 4 and 5 in the afternoon. So I was sitting in the main bedroom with my wife, and then we just heard a kid screaming in the house. So I wanted to go to check what is happening, and I saw some guys wearing balaclavas holding assault rifles approaching towards the main bedroom where I was with my wife. And then when they got into the house, they said, inside the main bedroom, they said we must lie down. Myself, I must lie down on the floor. And while I was lying down, I saw also the kids, they made the kids also to lie down and push their hands behind their head. And then they started asking me questions that how many people are in the house, and I explained people who are in the house, and they asked me if they found someone beside the people that I just mentioned. I said no, it's only these people that I know. And then some of them, they were busy searching, I assume, and then they came back and then they said okay. They took my cell phones, and then they took my cell phones, and then they start asking me questions. They're saying to me, where is Jerry? I said, I don't know also, I just heard that he's been kidnapped. And then they said also...
Did they tell you that was the reason why they were there? They were searching or looking for Jerry?
Yes, they mentioned Jerry, yes. And then after that, they start asking me about police. Who do I know in the police force? And I said to them, I know quite a lot of police because I've got a contract with these people. So I've got most of their contact details because we had to call them to arrange to do medical assessment. And then they said, do you specifically know General Sibiya? And then I said, yes, I know him because I met him. And then they said, no, besides what you're telling us, have you met him in your personal capacity? And I said, no, I don't know him in that way. And they also asked me if I know General Khan and Minister Mkhulu. And then Actually, they took very, very long asking me about these police officials. And then after a while, it was very late, I think. They said, okay, we're taking, at the gate, there is guards there, 2 guards at the gate. So they took their weapons. It's a handgun and 2 handguns and 2 rifles. And they also took my personal firearm, and they took my watches, my cell phones. And then they said, okay, they're going to confiscate my weapons, and they'll also come to my office to confiscate the weapons from my office. I said, what was the reason for that? They're saying the safe that you have is not mounted. So that is the reason that we're taking these firearms. So, okay, I said, it's fine. If you're doing that, give me something to show that you were here and then you confiscated my property. They said, no, the way we are taking your properties, the way we'll bring them back. But I said, okay, you're taking my cell phones, my laptop, my watches, my firearms, and then you're not giving me something to show that I can claim these things. And then they just left me like that. And then the following morning, it was on Saturday, I rushed to the police station because by then I thought those people were criminals because they were wearing balaclavas with civilian clothing. So I went to the police station and then I wanted to open a case. While I was busy giving them a statement, they've realized that these weapons that I'm mentioning, they're actually booked in their, I think, SAP.
Okay, just before we get there, just a few related questions. You're still on this raid. Did they identify themselves?
I think only one person said he's Colonel Kumalo. Colonel Kumalo.
Kenneth.
Yes.
Or is it Colonel Kumalo?
Yes.
Colonel Kumalo.
Come again?
Colonel.
Colonel, yes.
Is it Colonel or Kenneth? Colonel Kumalo.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Did they show you any warrant, any search warrant?
No, there was no warrant.
Did you ask them?
I asked them, yes.
And for after questioning you, searching your house, taking your firearms, and also taking it out of the safe, how long was this? For how long was this raid? How long did it take?
I would say maybe between 5 to 7 hours.
And where were you all this time? In the bedroom?
In the main bedroom, yes.
And your wife?
They took her out of the main bedroom. I think he was somewhere in the other bedroom or something, I don't know. But I was in the main bedroom.
And how many children were home?
4 children.
4?
Yes.
And what happened to them?
Last time I saw them, they were lying down there and then they closed the door, so I couldn't see what was happening. So I am supposed maybe they took them somewhere else.
And do you know, or did you hear subsequently what happened to them? How were they treated?
Yes, yeah. I heard after, but that's when they left.
So, what happened to your place then, there in Waterkloof Ridge? Your place is guarded.
Yes.
How many are those your own personal security?
Yes.
They also work for you?
Yes.
So how many guards were there?
2.
2?
Yes.
How many entrance gates are there?
I've got 2 entries.
Both in front or one in the back, one in front?
Yeah, the other one in the front, the other one at the back.
Okay. And were they both guarded?
No, the only one that we're using is the only one that is got. The other one is locked, so you can't get in unless if you break the gate.
And these guards, are they armed?
Yes, they were armed.
Or were they disarmed?
They were disarmed, yes.
What happened to were their guns also taken by the police?
Yes, they were taken by the police.
As I understood you, they came there and they said that they were coming to search for
Yes,
someone that you had allegedly kidnapped.
yes.
Did they find anybody?
No, there was no one.
Okay. And you say this raid took place, what's it, between 5 and 7 hours?
Yes.
You must have been quite shaken by this event.
Of course.
So when they left, what did you do after they left?
It was in the very late, the following morning, that's when I said I went to the police station.
Okay. And which police station did you go to?
It's Brooklyn Police Station.
Sorry?
Brooklyn Police Station.
Brooklyn.
Yes.
Okay.
SC, let's take Honorable Malim.
Thanks, Chair. The SC asked that when they were searching the house, they alleged they were looking for a person. I thought the natural question that should follow should be who's that person? Because it can't be just a person and we leave it there. But once you say a person has got a name. So my question would be, which person were they looking for?
Yeah, the witness had said the person they were looking for is Jerry. Where is Jerry? Where is Jerry? Maybe he can answer that in full.
No, that's correct, yes.